Amazing.
Oh,
Welcome
no.
to Rex Roulette, where the audience has to guess whether we're sober, drunk, or high. Tonight's guest is Ray C. Take it away, Courtney.
Oh my God, you're too good. So I met Ray a couple of weeks ago. We had Susie sit on our podcast, and we had promised to go to see a comedy show that she was producing. So I went, and I'm sitting second from front row because I like to be brave. This guy gets up on stage and he starts throwing hot cock all over the place. Like, it is everywhere. It is all over the fucking bar. He is just tossing hot cock all over. And by that, I mean, they were packets of hot cock soup with his Instagram handle. And it was just like right there. I was like, okay, this is the person I need to talk to. So, and the set was good too. And I encourage people, next time he is playing something you can get tickets to that's not sold out, you should probably go and do that. So yeah, that's how I met Ray. And now here he is.
Hello, everyone. Thank you, Rec Roulette. Thank you, Deb. Thank you, Courtney. Yeah, it was a wild night that night. It was a lot of, it was Grace's spicy cock soup that was thrown out into the audience.
Mm-hmm.
That was my business card. It was a great business card. At one point, I used to write like my name on it in a post-it note and like marker saying like my information and all that stuff. I just want to do a quick name drop. This is not acceptable, but I'm just breaking the rules right now.
Do it.
I gave that same cock soup to Director X. Happy birthday. His birthday is on Devil's Night, so a quick shout out to him. It's Julian Lutz. He does like Hotline Bling for that light skinned guy. Not Shamar Moore. Bad joke. I got on a show and Shamar Moore wasn't on there, and I thought he was on.
Oh no.
That's the online world of like hit and miss.
Yeah, got it. Oh my God.
I'll go into a fun fact. A year ago, I moved to Toronto, and on my way to go to the place where I'm gonna reside presently, there was a car accident, and I regret. This is the worst thing to say. I regret being a first responder to that accident.
Oh God.
No, that's the worst thing to say. Like, you see an accident happen, no one's doing anything. Like, the airbags are deployed. I went in and I made sure he was conscious, tried to make sure he's staying awake, asking him, what's your name? Stay with me. And I did not realize at the time I had two black eyes. So if he was unconscious and he had to wake up, what, you know what I mean, right? Like,
yeah, you got both scleras in.
That day. Very unprofessional.
Oh, that's amazing.
PR
Sir, are you okay? Oh my God, is this hell?
No, for real. Like,
oh, that's amazing.
And then you don't want to wake up, and then it's like, because a stupid person had like their eyes look like they're tattooed.
Oh, fucking frightening. That's so good. Well, one thing I did want to talk about, like when you were on stage at the show at Seascape, you'd mentioned that you do comedy, but you're also a motivational speaker.
Yes,
tell me about that.
The ways into that. Comedy and the stage, it landed by accident, I guess, at great times. Prior to the comedy, I was doing acting, if there's such a word, as an actor. And then prior to that, I was told I couldn't do any of this stuff because I robbed 6 banks and two retail robberies. So I was inside for a bit, right? So I had restrictions. And then prior to that, I wanted to do this stuff, but I was a stupid person and I had a wild lifestyle. So it led me down some horrible places. Yeah. Lots of drugs, amazing drugs. Drugs are great. So the motivational part is speaking about drug awareness, suicidal awareness, or mental health, because those are major things that arise in everyday life. And some survivors of suicide, or some survivors of just keeping heads above the waters. So I salute to everybody that's doing the best that they can.
So you rob a bunch of banks, you rob a couple of retail stores, and you land in jail for a little while. Where'd you do your time?
I ended up going to Joyceville for reception. It's an amazing place. I don't want to talk about the situations there, but there was a doctor. His name was Dr. Do Not. No, for real, it's a real doctor.
No.
I could not see the Dr. Do Not because he was on a different level.
Okay.
And supposedly he was a doctor, and upon like putting the people to sleep, he would grope them and do like not nice stuff. Like, you
Oh
do
no.
not do this, doctor. Doctor, do not do this. So
Oh,
it's a real doctor. Like, too bad,
Oh,
like you couldn't
crap.
see the guy and punch him in the face, but it's nice. It's nice to hear. No, for real. How can you do that to someone? For real.
yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
And so once you were in there, you were being told like, oh, you're not going to be able to do comedy.
Not in that sense. I wrote a lot of comedy when I was in there. Cause you
Yeah.
imagine, I'm a small guy. I'm not like Jack, like, Curtis Jackson was the warden at Collins Bay.
Really?
Yeah. It's
Huh.
a white Curtis Jackson. Like, it's not 50 Cent, 50 Cent.
No,
But I
I
had
assume
50
it's not.
Cent for my commissary, which I gotta write this all down because it's like life is like it's poetry.
Fucking autobiography. It's gonna be a book of poetry.
I'm gonna take my sabbatical on Devil's Night. That's irony in it.
That's pretty
No,
great.
bad joke. I went to school for accounting too when I robbed these banks. No, I went to Sherman. Yeah, I was
Well,
looking at these horrible, like,
what
you
did
gotta
you do
get
with the
your
money, right?
I was working 2 jobs and going to school. And no, serious story. I had a bad lifestyle, so I had an addiction. So
Okay.
you have to juggle all that in, and it's wild where situations arise. And I was doing the fun drugs, like not like the green, like the
Mm,
heroin and fentanyl. I'm so happy I'm not doing that stuff anymore. So
yeah.
it's a hard one to
It's killing
overcome.
a lot of people right
Yeah.
now.
For real, it's a real thing. I can't believe how many people are dropping. No, like
Yeah.
I have friends and family that like passed from this, and it's just getting ridiculous. Where it's like not like old news. Like once you go through the horrible hell, there's still people.
Yeah.
This is affecting everybody. Even if you're not using this thing, it's affecting a
Yeah.
friend, a family member. It's
Mhm.
wild where this should be maintained or get under control.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate to say it, but it's an amazing drug. You imagine, like, if you had $1 million, what would you do with $1 million? And I hope it's not dope. That's not.
Oh my god. That's so good.
I'm so happy I do comedy, kind of. I've been
Yeah.
called,
Oh, me too, man.
but yeah.
Just seeing on stage is really good. But yeah, so you wrote a lot of comedy in prison, but like what kind of comedy were you writing? Was it all stand up or do you do other?
I wrote a lot of stuff which I haven't released in a sense where it's speaking about the robberies and it's just going back to certain situations. Because one question I've been asked a lot is for robberies because people are like greedy motherfuckers. They want to know what's the most you ever got during a robbery. That's like the first question I always get.
Oh.
That's true, right? If you're like, oh, what's
Yeah.
the most?
I
I'd be curious.
guess. I mean, if there's 6
Why?
of them, there's 6 potential different answers.
Yeah, but why is that the first question? Why wouldn't you ask like what's the least amount you got? Like if you're
Or
interested.
why did you do that?
Yeah.
Well, I think they want to know like weigh cost versus benefit. Like, if he got that much.
Does crime in fact pay?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Exactly.
Is it worth it? Kind of. Yeah.
Exactly. One robbery. This was at a national bank. This was in Mississauga. It's a real place. It's in Canada. Sorry to go like that because I talk to American people and they
Oh
don't read
yeah.
anything. Like
Yeah,
they don't know.
Mississauga is a city in Canada, guys.
Yeah.
Just so y'all know.
It's not Canada, but it's in Ontario. Not
Yes.
Ontario, California. Sorry, it's like
Ontario, California. Yeah.
We're up in America's hat, Canada. What up?
this was at a national bank where basically I went in and I told the guy I gave him a paper and he was acting stupid and I had a cell phone on me and it was at my waist and I brandished my cell phone and he thought it was a gun.
Oh.
He slided me a $20 bill. No, he slided me a $20 bill. That bill, when he slided it, he took it out of the till where it triggers a silent alarm. What are you gonna buy with $20? You imagine he gave me nothing. I would have to do another robbery.
Yeah. bus fare to get to the next robbery, I guess.
Yeah, like I did a double robbery at Scotiabank. You're richer than you think.
They didn't give you enough at the first window, so you went to the second.
The first time the first time I went there, I left. Like they gave me a lot of money. I slided them a note. This was back in December, 2012, and when I gave them the note, they gave me a lot of money, which was like surprising because like they don't usually give a lot of money. So when I left, I put all the money in my jacket pocket, and oh wow, this is irony. This hurts because I'm wearing the thing that I turned myself in, like this sweater guy.
Yeah.
I turned myself in this.
Oh.
Oops.
I know, I cut too much to the chase. I put money in the pocket. When I left the place, there was fireworks that went off. No, literally, like I got die packed. So the die pack and the money went off in my pocket and was like fireworks, like flares going out of my pocket. My hand got burnt. Literally,
Oh damn.
would have got caught red-handed. I had to
Yeah.
bleach the money because it's paper, right?
Yeah.
It got melted, so I went back the next day and told them no die packs.
You did it wrong, guys. Let's try this again. That's so good. I mean, don't rob banks, guys. It's
No, for
bad.
real. Yeah, payday loans, don't do that as well. They don't believe me. They don't
that's-
believe me. That was my first hit.
Okay.
Yeah, I went there. It was a payday loan in Brampton. Brampton's a real place again.
Yes.
Not there, no,
Unfortunately.
Brampton's Echo. Brampton, it was a payday loan place, and when I went there in a bike, like a bicycle,
Yeah.
and I went up, and when I went to open the door, it didn't open because you have to buzz in. So when I buzzed in, I got in, and that's where I brandished the weapon, and it was a gun, and I said, "This is a motherfucking robbery."
Mhm.
And the two people, or the person that was working there, they said, "Are you serious?" And they laughed. No, for real, they laughed at me.
They laughed at you?
Yeah, they laughed at me. This is how like bad it is. Like I can't write this shit up. And
Yeah.
yeah, that was my first robbery, and then I still had to continue with the madness after that stupid robbery.
That's
Shopping
amazing. I just start laughing at you like, are you for real?
No, for real. It's in my disclosure.
Oh my God. That's so funny.
I got there's a wildness. Let's just keep
Yeah.
opening up the onion.
Jesus. And they said this to you and you were like, yes. And
Yeah.
you just kept going. Like
I kept going. I
okay,
knew I
all
had
right.
the money. I banked there before. Like I went to this place.
Well, you already knew the place.
I knew they had a safe in the back, so
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Well, I mean the back of all of this is like what state you were in to actually go ahead and do that to places you
Yeah.
knew, to places you'd been a patron of.
that's a kind of wild one. They robbed me a lot of times with their high interest rates.
Oh
So
man,
I guess
they're
it's just
outlawed in
easy.
certain provinces. Provinces
for
are
real.
like states, people in the US. they're similar. Just bigger. Yeah, there are some provinces that have outlawed them here because they really target like low income and
You get in a
vulnerable
bad
people.
cycle.
Yeah.
It's a real bad cycle. And just to break it just like how do you break that given the current situation? I don't
Yeah.
think like that. Like you have your 40. What are you gonna do when you have to give a piece off where you don't have enough to give up?
I get it. So
Yeah. It's real. It's not. It's all fake news. Sorry, can I say that? Like this crazy.
is it tongue in cheek and comedy? Then yes, you can.
Yeah.
I literally have to lie in comedy. Oh, there's something. This is bad news.
Okay.
Someone sent me a horrible thing with Netflix and some things. They're saying that you can tell the truth in comedy and get money. Like you tell them a real story where it's not faux pas, where it's like real shit. Um, Not like 80-20 where it's 80% lies and 20% truth. You completely make it real.
Okay.
They're launching. They're doing like a pilot thing where they're investing in people for that. So this year, I'm hoping that I can get as much truth out as possible, and
All right.
I'll go through it quickly and clip everything. You know what I mean? Have it jotted down, and I thank you. So I would say like part credit to Courtney and Deb. Deb, not my personal assistant. Thank you for this horrible.
The other Deb.
Yeah, like I've been doing madness, like madness. I don't know for
Yeah.
how long I've been doing madness. Like I don't know how I've been doing what I've been doing and doing it. And I've been doing it by myself in a way. No, it's sad to say it like that, where it looks like you have a lot of friends in the industry or you socialize as much. But meanwhile, some people are just introverted or antisocial, not in that sense. It's just there's different energies and certain people vibe differently than everybody. And
Yeah.
it's weird where certain areas lead you and the love or the support you get. 'Cause sometimes you expect it from home, but you get it from strangers, which is crazy. No, for real,
Yeah.
like strangers they appreciate your work. Meanwhile, you've been throwing this at family and friends, and they don't even know one of your jokes. Bad joke to say. It's like if you're a
Yeah.
musician, I don't know your
I'm gonna be
song.
Canadian. Yeah, right. Okay. Go make your bed. What is the first time you actually did comedy or stand up or whatever iteration of comedy it was? When was the first time?
It was a while back. That was probably the 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 most consistent one, staying consistent, would have been back in September 2019, I believe. 2019? Yeah, 2019, and that was
Yeah.
at Rock Imports, or yeah, the Rock. Uh, I'm gonna get killed for
Rock
this.
pile?
Yeah, it's on Lakeshore and here Ontario. The Rock
Oh,
Rock
I
and
don't know.
Rock and Docks. It's so simple.
I don't know
Rock
it.
Docks. Yeah, I got to perform there. It
Okay.
was a great experience. It was Joel. He ended up hosting it. I got to do some wild stuff there. I gave up my full name there, and I've always introed myself as everybody laughs, nobody gets hurt.
Yeah.
I've been doing that for the longest time, but I didn't even tell anybody. I committed bank robberies and this and that until I think 2020-ish,
Okay.
because somebody on the internet, they ended up posting up some bad things on cheaters' websites, mostly in America, saying that I'm a bad comedian and a bank robber.
Former bank robber, good comedian.
Yeah. Those.
And that's before I even got to speak about my stuff. So
Yeah.
someone outed me on stupidness where they shouldn't have spoke my business when it was my
No.
time or when I was ready. So
Yeah.
yeah.
But I like that idea of everybody laughs, no one gets hurt, and like using kind of your experience of where you've come from to where you are now, and just raising awareness around like drug use and mental health and suicide. Like,
It's the worst thing to bring awareness to, because how do you can censor that in a way because it's experiences.
yeah.
I used to work this is another place.
Uh-huh.
I got to do a podcast, but I'm so happy the podcast got put to this stage. So I'm in like comfort zone compared to me like trying to figure out where I'm gonna hide at work, if I'm gonna go in the trailer, if I'm gonna go in the washroom, or I'm gonna take a nice lengthy break. I got to do this thing talking a podcast, and I got to go in the bathroom stall and like the female one because it was quiet. No
Yeah.
one was there. It was the weekend, I think, and got to speak about the aspiring to speak about these horrible things, because suicide awareness. No one speaks about this. There's multiple ways to die, and it's amazing, but you survive. Not in that
Mhm.
sense. You go through the cuts or the pills, or it's great to know that some worlds you don't have to go through, where it's great even if you don't believe it's great. It is a great support.
Yeah.
It's
I
just
think it's
think
a lot
they're low
easier
on-
now to talk about it and to like reach out to people. Whereas like years
Uh,
ago, no one would talk about it.
No,
yeah,
that's
such a
true.
stigma.
Yeah.
It's a huge stigma.
Fuck stigma.
Exactly. What is a stigma? You should be able to speak about some things openly, where I just bring in awareness. It's not to say this and that. It's just awareness and awareness, more awareness.
Yeah.
Because the worst thing to say is, I can't use this beautiful drug called heroin or fentanyl. It's so great. No, it looks like anything. So I can't use other drugs because it could be that. No, for real.
Mm.
Yeah, you're right.
There's other beautiful things, but what if now it's not that? And I take my fatal hit because that stuff is great. I it was close to $1 million worth of a bad lifestyle. So look where it got me. It got me to doing comedy in Park Lawns. No, Trinity Bellwoods is a great spot. It's happening.
What is this?
Trinity
Trinity
Bellwood?
Bellwoods
No,
Park.
I know the park. What
Oh.
are you doing there?
Oh no, I did comedy there a few
Like
times.
open air comedy at the park?
Yeah,
What?
it's the worst. It's the worst.
Got the people picking up the cans while you're trying to like do your set. Like all the dogs running around.
It happens.
Yeah.
I
Security walking through.
go on a wild ride on whatever is available around and online. I went to places where I thought it was comedy and it was poetry. Like, how do you do comedy in a poetry box?
I think you should have a stockpile of limericks for when you accidentally stumble into poetry readings. So you can just read off a bunch of dirty limericks and then leave. Just have them in your like brain file.
Okay.
This is my advice to you, sir.
I'm gonna use this one because
Thank you.
uh,
Yeah, I'm full of terrible ideas. That's why Deb and I are friends.
Yeah.
three terrible ideas and we'll see if these are terrible.
Well, there's the dirty limerick one. Oh, what's another terrible poetry idea? Oh, like pick a topic. Like the name of the poem is, and then I don't know. Where do you live in the GTA? Give me like a wide area.
We don't want to dox you.
Okay, let's.
Okay.
Pardon?
Chinatown.
Okay. So then make your poem called Chinatown, and it's just you repeatedly saying Chinatown, Chinatown, Chinatown. And then like every 5 or 6 things, one thing that's pretty common to Chinatown that everyone would know, like Canton chili, Chinatown, Chinatown, Chinatown. Meth heads outside of 7-Eleven. Chinatown, and just do that for like 15 minutes. Okay, that's my second bad idea. Third bad idea for poetry.
That one after.
I need to come up with a third bad idea for poetry. Deb, you want to help me out? Any bad ideas about poetry?
I don't know. Name a piece of the female anatomy and try to fit it into a poem somewhere.
I mean, shouldn't you do that with poetry all the time?
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay. So there's 3 terrible ideas about poetry that you should use for when you think you're going to a comedy show, but you end up at a poetry show. How to fuck it up.
Okay. I'm just gonna go into when I was a little person and I used to go to the place like near my backyard, but it's not my backyard, but it's my backyard now. I can't talk about this one. I'm waiting to see the statue. I gotta get the time frame. There's too
Okay.
many illegal stuff that happened in that time frame.
Okay.
I can't really say.
When you got it all down, you let us know. We'll be on a call. It'll be good.
It's fucked up. So you already know about the banks. I got to be on parole, so I got to be put in a halfway house.
Okay.
So when you're in the halfway house, pretty much you're monitored 24/7. In a sense, you gotta let them know where you're going and
Yeah.
this.
Who
Yeah.
you're with.
Uh,
No
so I used to
drinking,
lie.
no drugs.
Lie where I was going. I tell them like I'm at square one. Meanwhile, I'm in Toronto, but you're not allowed to be in Toronto. I don't think I can get in trouble for this now, so it's fine. So
You were still dealing with some of the after effects of addictions and the accompanying mental health issues, and your judgment was impaired. So please,
well, there
you
was
know,
there
I'm-
was a drug testing, so I was of clear and rational mind.
shh, I'm trying to cover for you, bud. Damn it. I was trying to have your back there.
So when you've been in it a while, there's nowhere really to go, and you don't know where to go. So a few of us guys, it's just for fun, I guess. We went to this place called a Gentleman's Club.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a nice place. It's a
You have to wear a
gentleman's
tux and they eat fancy food and everyone's really nice and polite.
Sometimes they have chicken wings.
That's what I used to think it was when I was a kid.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
We
So
smoke
I didn't-
cigars. We're
I didn't go
gentlemen.
to these places, but you don't want to stay with a bunch of dudes in the house. So I don't know where else to go. So I guess I was being a follower at the time. So, so, so we bumped into this guy. Like I got to see one of my brothers ended up coming along and or visiting where I don't get you can't see people outside because you have to report and say who you visit and who you see. So it's very difficult just to live like a regular life if you want to live a regular life. So
Okay.
sometimes you have to lie about who you see or just withhold information.
Mhm.
So I got to see my brother and a few other people that I was living with, and we were outside having a cigarette, and there was another guy. He had some tattoos on his arms, and one of my brothers saw him, and he's like, "Yo, are you from the pen, like prison?" And he's like, "No, but you might as well. You probably saw me on TV." When he said that, we got shook. We're like, "What the fuck is going on here? This is in October's times. This is back in like 20. I have the paperwork, so this is amazing." He, he's like, you might have saw me on TV. We're just trying to figure this one out. Like, where did we see this guy on TV now? And he's like, do you want to take a picture? And we're trying to figure this one out. And he's like, he's from the Dragon's Den. And we're trying to figure this one out. Dragon's Den, Dragon's Den. This Michael, oh, I can't pronounce his last name. I'm gonna wreck it. But he's the Elmo guy. Uh,
I don't know who you're talking about, but I love that that's the description. He's
Elmo
the
guy.
Elmo guy.
Elmo guy.
hilarious guy, you know, amazing guy. He told me something
Holy
stupid.
shit.
He told me that he owns this amazing club, which I didn't believe him because he has a band-aid on his face. What are you doing in Brampton? It's like, especially at a gentleman's club.
Yeah.
Uh,
Michael Wecker.
yeah, you got him.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He's like, it's so much different energy. He's great. He told me to meet him at this establishment, the Elmo. He gave me the address. I couldn't remember it. And he told me to bring some coffee at a certain date. And I broke curfew because we drank that night. The Uber, I dialed in Queen Street, whatever the address, and
Yeah.
Brampton. It was taking me to Toronto. It was $100 and something when it should have been only $30. We were late by I got back by like 12:30. They wanted to send us back, or they wanted to send me back because breaking curfew. But meanwhile, I had to say I was with my girlfriend at Boston Pizza watching the Raptors game. The Raptors did amazing. No, I had to remember the game. It didn't happen.
Yeah.
It did. It did. The cab driver, yeah. It
Yeah.
was so.
Amazing. Holy crap. Yeah, I do know what you're talking about. And you're talking about the Elmo combo.
Yeah, and I got to go there a year after.
Yeah. Did it
Yes.
look how did it look now?
Yeah, it's stupid. Don't do that. Yo, Dave Chappelle's coming in town November. I want to know if I can sneak into the Scotia Arena. If I could do that, that'd be boss. I'm
Who
gonna
was telling me it was like $1,500 for 2 tickets?
It was Ryan Smith, I think.
I don't know if I
Um,
know Ryan Smith.
mortgage.
Sorry if I know you, Ryan Smith.
What was it? Yeah.
Shout out Ryan Smith.
Yeah,
Fuck you,
so I
Ryan
think
Smith.
that
No, I'm
paid that much.
joking.
That's a lot.
I'm joking. I think.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, I'm $1,500 for 2 tickets.
Two.
Why?
How close are they? Are they like
Why?
front row or are they like?
Let me see if I can find the post.
Oh no.
Because like that, I was just like, I don't even care how much you love a comedian. $1,500 for 2 tickets seems Chappelle tickets.
I wonder which way they have the entrance for him to get in. Like if you can like stop him before going in to say what's up and like, can you let me in? I'm a comedian and like and show for free. Can you do this like solid as a comedian? Do you think that would work?
I think you should try it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think you should try it. I think if you do try it, maybe I'll show up and they'll videotape you trying it.
For real?
Oh, it's my friend Miles
Wait, if you
posted
were to,
this.
it's called lanyards. It's more professional. People take you more like you show a lanyard and you get through.
Oh, if you get like a media pass.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Oh wow. Okay. Look up this media pass. Make a fake QR code scanner and so they can't scan it and just say I'm with a big group when they're going through.
There you go. Yeah, I'm not really sure how load-in works there at that venue. So if anybody knows, let us know. We'll get the information to Ray. How do you intercept load-in at Scotia?
Oh, wow.
Wait, is it still Scotia Arena or did they change the name again?
It's still that.
Is it just it's the
Scotia.
Sky Dome though, right?
No.
Yeah,
No?
yeah.
Yeah, it's the Sky Dome. Okay. Yeah, I
Oh,
don't want...
the Rogers Center. Sorry, it's the Sky
Wait.
Dome, I think.
Which one's what? Fuck all of them. It's the Sky Dome, okay? Fuck all of them.
It's Rogers Dome. It's Rogers.
Rogers Center.
Okay. What it was Scotia before?
No. The Scotia. It's the Scotia Bank.
Scotia had the theater as well.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be mad about the Sky Dome renaming forever though. I'm just letting everybody know.
No one's gotten over that. They should have just called it the Rogers Sky Dome. Because it just would have been.
Couldn't they keep the Sky Dome logo? Do they have a Sky Dome logo?
I don't think so.
Let's see. Yeah, it's like Rogers Center, and then it's got a whoop and a whoop right over top. Yeah, it's just the Sky Dome. But you said he's not playing that. He's playing something else.
What?
Where is he playing?
Scotiabank Arena.
Scotia thing. In November.
What's the Scotiabank Arena? Which one's that?
That one's like
they all keep renaming our shit.
I know. I'm trying to think.
Isn't this so bad? I fucking live in Toronto. It used to be the ACC.
So you guys actually went to that?
The ACC
place. Which one of you guys went to the Dick Waffle?
Oh, me.
Courtney.
I went with my good friend, good Courtney.
What's your thoughts on the members only?
They purposely only have 4 molds, so it's really, 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 really slow. So part of the hype is the lineup and the wait. And it's incredible how like you're standing right beside one of the most important and busiest drop-in centers for homeless people in Toronto, and you're right across from Queen West Community Health Center, which is one of the hubs for low income and homeless people for healthcare, and you're standing there in line for 45 minutes to like 2 hours to pay $14
I calculated the time I was in line. I was in line for equivalent of almost 3.5 hours.
Oh, I was only 40 minutes.
Hours is a lot of time to be spending in line.
Yeah, 40 minutes for me and good Courtney. But it was just like such a cognitive dissonance to be 40 minutes in line for this $14 cock-shaped waffle, which by the way was 100% delicious, and I would totally fucking do it again.
Question: how long did it take you to devour that members only?
Less than 5 minutes. Because I was sharing with my friends. We had less than 5 minutes for both of them, and we were like sharing them because we got 2 different toppings and stuff.
So 2.5 minutes.
We were able to really like balance them both. So yeah. Sorry, Ray. Had to do it. Had to be done.
I didn't get the one with the sparkles on it. I had the one with filling. Oh wait, all of them had filling.
My friend got the one with coconut on it, and I got the one with the sparkly things on it. So yeah, fucking delicious.
Have you ever had a members only?
I haven't yet.
She was supposed to come with us, but something had come up. I can't remember why she couldn't come down here.
You're supposed to drink if you had a members only. It's like a bad cheers. Never have you ever had a members only, and then if you had members only, you.
Oh well, fuck. Let's go.
Cheers.
Awesome.
I'm the only one without a beverage.
Yeah, so I enjoyed the hot cock in my mouth for sure. The waiting was again kind of fun, but also cognitive dissonance. Although I did crack a lot of jokes about eating cock with my friend loudly, and like anytime people came and walked up to us and asked us what we were doing, we would like yell at them how we're waiting in line to stuff hot dick in our mouth. So, because I'm a lady.
Blame it
Did
on
you
the
try them?
pandemic.
Did you try
Pardon?
them? Did you
Yeah,
try them, Ray?
I tried it. I devoured it in less than a minute. So it was
Okay.
a 1 minute members only. And I
Yeah.
was disappointed when you do the math because I waited 3 in like a half hours. So that's a while. And I devoured it in like a minute. I would have liked it if I got to enjoy like that climax when I was
Yeah.
longer.
Well,
Only
at first I was like, why are they doing the dipping on the outside? Why isn't it filled? But then when you bite into it and how hot everything is, I was like, oh, okay, because they don't want people to like scald their throats. Got it.
Mm.
Yeah. So there's a method to the madness.
think
So,
about
pardon?
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
Like you're
Yeah.
just eager. What if you like I waited this long? I want to eat it right now. Ah.
Yeah. If it was stuffed with the hot filling inside where it had no chance to cool down, man, you'd be fucked. So, Deb, we're gonna have to do this. We're gonna have to go for members only.
Okay, there's no
Ray, you gonna come with us?
Let
burning.
me know the time and location. Oh, it's
Yeah?
Sunday only. So let me know the Sunday.
It's gonna be on a Sunday.
Yeah, it's only
What-
Sundays.
When are
They're
you?
only open Sundays.
Wait, they switched. It used to be evenings and weekends.
Oh, for real? Find out.
Yeah.
Please. I thought it was only Sundays. But that's
Let me
like
check.
the best and the worst. Is like, how do you sling cock on a Sunday?
Right after church, bud.
Right.
Yeah.
Right after church, yeah.
Okay. Members only. Sorry. I'm spicy tonight. Waffle House. I'm looking up the hours. This is very important, everybody.
Would you like me to tell you the Grace's spicy cock soup joke?
Yes.
I say before I throw it out in the audience. So
Yeah.
you're going to enjoy a romantic evening for two when the candles set off the fire alarm. Life's not perfect, but your snack can be. Grace's spicy cock soup. Rich, creamy flavor and just 75 calories a cup. Have you laughed today? And then I throw it out in the audience.
I should have brought one of them upstairs. I still have one.
Yo, I've done that before where I didn't have the soup and no one knew what I was talking about. And I had
Yeah.
Oprah dancing on stage with like imaginary soup. It was disgusting.
You should definitely have the
Thank you.
soup if you're gonna do this. You are correct. They've changed the hours to only on Sundays.
Oh wow.
So, Deb, when are you in Toronto next?
I can do a Sunday for sure.
Okay.
Sunday's doable.
All right. We'll try and figure it out. And then, Ray, we're going to let you know. And you're going to come and eat hot cocks with us on the sidewalk.
Sounds
On
amazing.
God's day.
On God's day. We will yell, "Oh God," as we eat our waffles.
Oh my gosh. The parallels is I can say fire, 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 fire truck stuff, and it's okay. Because it's fire. It's
Yeah.
hot. Hot
Yeah.
members only. Oh my god.
Oh my God.
I
So
know
good.
it's backwards bizarre land. It's not bizarre. It's it's dumb. I can't believe where I got myself into.
Too good.
On a Wednesday long ago, I got to walk down the street. I was in a dilemma and I had to do walking meditation. It's the worst meditation. Like you walk.
Oh,
and
really?
thoughts. It's the worst thing to do. Like when you're in a situation, you just need to focus or whatever it may be.
Yeah.
I ended up landing on this guy named it's Major or Maja Hype. I keep fucking it up. I ended up on his live and I ended up not knowing it was a Wednesday and it was a happy hot Wednesday and it was only positive vibes and I ended up just telling him my situation about robbing the banks if I should pursue or how to go about speaking about this if I'm going to speak about this. And he gave me some great suggestions and I salute him for that because he's good. He's good people.
Nice.
Yeah.
He's good people.
Let's eat hot cocks and then go wander and find them.
How I get on
Adventure time. I'm down for it. Oh, what else did I want to talk about? You had mentioned something about your employment situation recently changing.
Yes, this is like a nightmare again on last year. So yeah, I'm gonna So I do comedy, I do the motivational speaking, and I guess modeling kind of now, and a personal assistant to Deb, but not this.
Oh, that's right, the modeling thing too.
Yeah, I got all this stuff on my resume.
Yeah. So good. Okay, start with the job stuff and then we'll talk about the modeling stuff.
Okay, so oh yeah, I guess this happened the beginning of October, the worst beginning of October ever. Uh, there's so many situations. The place I was, they told me I don't work there. I don't work there anymore. They gave me a piece of paper.
Like you walked in to work ready to go for the day.
Yeah, no, for real. I was ready to go.
Oh wow.
And they were like, actually, Ray.
Yeah.
Called me to the office where I already knew something was up because a lot of things have been moving differently, or you've been helping with restructuring, or you've been helping with rearranging certain things in the facility. So you've been working with some parts of management, but not full management. So the restructuring ideas or punctuality where there was no work. So if you're telling me to leave early, that's not my punctuality. If you're telling me to, that's not my punctuality.
No,
So
not at all.
you're telling me I can leave. So I want to stay, I can't because you don't have an order. So yeah, I cussed him off. I cussed off I was unprofessional. I'm gonna, you know what I'm gonna do? Just
What?
for roulette. I promise you, my word. I have a video of me cussing off this guy and saying, "This is not safe. I was a Karen. I'm sorry for saying it."
So you're gonna send us this video so we can include it at the end of this, right?
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I only care because it's about workplace safety, and
Okay.
there's so much things where it's not safe. And there was a workplace safety test just prior to this, and I honestly wrote some stuff in there. Like really,
Oh.
if you hurt
Oh, I
yourself,
see
like,
why
ooh,
maybe you got fired.
Oh.
I had to take a picture of this test because I'm like, this is gonna bite me in the ass.
Yeah.
And like, I'm so happy I took it. There's other things as well, so I'm not gonna get into that. I'm so happy I'm
No,
not
it's
there.
fine.
I less stress. I'm a personal assistant to Deb. Thank you, Deb. Thank you. You're amazing.
Not me.
Different dad, but she would
But
love a
but,
personal
you know,
assistant.
yeah, like I would not mind if you accidentally showed up at my house instead of hers. Yeah.
Amazing.
Aaron,
But yeah, send us the video of you being a full out Karen, and we're gonna include it at the end of this podcast for people to enjoy.
Yeah, so I outed out the situation there. I want to shit on his desk, so I'm gonna shit on his desk. It's like my personal goal. So
Life goals 2021.
yeah, I'm gonna pay the maid.
I hope that you I hope you can achieve those goals.
No,
Me
for
too.
real.
Sir.
World
It's-
star. Get it on video.
I have to take a lot of laxatives because I don't think I can shit on command. So
Pizza fireman.
I know, yeah. How do people do that? Laxatives?
no,
It's
for real.
like-
You gotta be in and out.
Yeah. Like I've
like
heard
a
of people like pooping in aisles and stuff like that.
Like grocery store aisles?
Yeah. One of my friends worked at a Home Depot. Someone like took a crap in the paint aisle or something like that.
Why wouldn't you go to the display toilets and shit in one of the toilets?
That's exactly what I said.
What a
I was like,
dummy.
that is a way better prank to go in one of the toilets.
Yes. I mean, they also have bathrooms that customers can use, but it's way funnier to shit in the display
But
toilet.
you know what? We're challenging this person's intelligence
Oh,
when
well,
they did shit in a store.
Yeah, okay, fair. Never mind.
They might not like think that rationally.
Oh my god. I'm wondering, before we go, I'm wondering if you want to play our favorite game, which Deb, take it away.
Yeah. So it's the monkey's paw.
Oh,
It was, have you heard of that?
no, it's an amazing pod though. Can you explain this in case the audience doesn't know?
Okay, it's a supernatural short story by author W.W. Jacobs, in the collection of The Lady in the Barge in 1902. In the story, 3 wishes are granted to the owner of the monkey's paw, but the wishes come with an enormous price for interfering with fate.
Dun dun dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
So basically, it's our favorite game because you make 3 wishes and
there's
then
a catch.
we ruin them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you want to play?
Yeah, this sounds great.
Okay,
This
good.
is for humanity.
I love
Okay,
it so
wish
much.
number 1.
Make your first wish.
I wish for peace.
Deb,
It's not COVID. It's
Deb,
not-
you or me, baby.
I love it.
Enjoy
Peace,
this one,
man.
baby.
Like,
Peace. He wishes for peace.
he was just for peace.
Mhm.
So, I don't know.
I want to hear what she's thinking. It looks so good.
Please be.
Please, it looks funny as fuck. She's like laugh crying over there, and I want to know.
Everything is funny right now.
Boy.
Okay. Okay, so the waking world is delightful, but then your dreamland, everyone's dreamland is just a nightmare, and you have to sleep 16 hours a day.
He says, okay. So the
Your
world is at
waking life
peace
is
in
okay, but
waking
your
life.
your
And it's
sleep life is
beautiful and
worse.
peaceful. But then everybody has to sleep for 16 hours a day, and it's a fucking
It's a
night
dream
terror marathon.
Yeah. And you know, like
Okay.
if a dream minute is like so much longer than a real life minute.
Oh man.
Just think about that too.
Oh man. That's mean. I like it. You really fucked that up. Okay. Wish number 2.
Hmm. Yeah, I wonder. It's Oh my gosh. I feel like the Miss Universe people when they have to stand up and say something. It's just like, I wish there
What's
was
your favorite date? April 23rd. It's not
everyone
tables. Just enough for a light sweater.
I was thinking Miss
Starvation.
Congeniality also.
I wish no starvation.
No starvation.
Ouch. That one hurts my belly.
Okay. I have one for that unless you want
All
to
right,
take
do it. I trust you
There's
in
no
this.
starvation, but everyone is so obese that that's becoming a problem. Like people are just like heart failure
It's
and so many other
Wall-E.
worse things.
It's the movie
People are like
Wall-E.
600 pounds, like can barely breathe, can barely like move themselves down the street.
Oh, okay. All right. One more. Can't hear
I
him.
wish for all your wildest dreams to come true.
Ooh, that is granted, except very, very literally, all the shit that people dream, all the nightmares and the weird things and all of that also comes true. So it's not
No,
just like
literal
hopes and
dreams.
dreams and goals, but it's like, you know, when you dream that your brother's a centaur, and then in real life, boom,
has
all
to
of
be
a
real
sudden
life.
he's a centaur.
You know that recurring dream where you lost your pants? Yeah, that happens.
And it can't change until the next time somebody dreams about them.
The compounding effect on this wish. Oh,
That'd make an amazing movie.
That actually would be really interesting. Like you have like
Say?
Fuck. This is a horrible monkey paw. Like, send it to Monkey Paw Productions. Key guy.
.ca.
No, it's that guy, Key and something.
Key and Peele?
Yeah, they do
What?
like writings. Like this year, that last Monkey Paw where yeah.
First of all, they're funny as fuck.
Yeah,
But no, I didn't realize.
Stuff now.
Oh man, all right. It's
This is
just our
dope.
favorite game to play with people. It's so good.
Stories on these ones are wild. No, for real. How you gonna? That's wild.
It is. It is. It's actually Jordan Peele and Wynn Rosenfield. So it's not Peele as well, or Key. It's just Peele.
Oh well, sorry, Mr.
No, that's
Peele.
okay. Because I like the two of them together. It's a good time. We'll just send them clips of all of our episodes where we fuck up people's wishes and be like, here, do something with this.
Like into a bigger picture. These are like
They just did the new
brainstorming.
Candyman.
That's my madness.
And I didn't see Lovecraft Country yet. It's on my list. But oh, what was that fucking movie about the cat? It was so good. Was that him? Did they do that? Keanu? Did you see that?
No.
Oh my God, guys, come on. You need to go and see that fucking movie. Yeah, it's a movie about a cat called Keanu. And it is, I believe.
Keanu, like Reeves.
Yeah.
No, the cat is named Keanu. I think probably, like, if
No,
I
I
remember
mean,
correctly, named after. I was in a bit of a state when I watched the movie. Just so you know. But Key and Peele are in the movie.
Oh.
It's not directed by them, but they're in it. And I want to say that they probably wrote it because it's really fucking funny. Jordan Peele helped write it with Alex Rubens.
Wow.
It's very, very, very fucking funny. You should watch it immediately. Like, hang up from this.
Have a watch party with us.
And go and see. Oh, I would totally watch Party Keanu.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? We have to do one soon. We haven't done one since the
first one, which was
the Anti-Donna, which was holy shit. I had no idea what I was expecting there, but it was totally worth it.
The Wiggles for adults.
Yeah, really twisted adults.
Did we speak about the modeling catwalk thing, or
we hadn't yet? No, I wanted to throw the game in there because I'm impatient and I love it so much.
No,
but I do. I wanted to ask
really
you about this modeling thing.
Well, so last year I got to attend this fall fashion with a friend. They invited me out when I didn't really want to go out.
The fall fashion off, and it's in the annex at the Crafty Coyote.
Yes, it's located at the Crafty Coyote. It's hosted by a dancing photographer. So I got to go with a friend last year, and I got to view this event as a patron, where it's a different view from observer compared to as a model. It's two different eyes. So I made a bad joke, but I'm like, wouldn't it be funny, or wouldn't it be like dumb, like if I got to do like the walk people, like how they do it? Like it would be so cool. Like I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
Everybody would be like, "Oh, that's a model." Meanwhile, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, right?
Yeah.
So not like that, but you know what I mean. So a year later, I'm a comedian, and now I'm doing this stupid model walk. A stupid model walk. It's an amazing model walk. It's a 1-2 step. It was.
But how you did it was in the spirit of comedy, right? Like the event itself, I heard, is really great.
It was a manifestation, a bad goal, not bad goal, but it was a goal, and sometimes certain things are not obstacles, even though there's pandemic, weather. It was raining that day, and we still were able to have a kick-ass show.
Okay.
So it was wild. I was the first person to walk, so
nice. So you opened it up.
I don't know how to do that, and it was great. Happy birthday to JP Michaels. That was my stylist, and I got to wear the Pharaoh. They're obsolete now.
You're gonna have to send us a picture of what you were wearing as well, because we're gonna also include that at the end of the podcast.
Oh, wow.
Amazing. You're also doing for Halloween on the Saturday. You're doing an event.
On Doubles Night, October 30th, 2021. It's called Nightmares on Queen Street. That's at the Opera House, and it's a sold-out event. And I'll be hosting that. It's produced by Susie Comedy.
Excellent. We're big fans of her, as you know.
Hudo is headlining, and it's wild. It's gonna be great.
Nice.
So it's an outdoor event, so it's Devil's Night.
Outdoor at the Opera House?
Yeah.
Oh, weird.
Along the side?
Outdoor.
In the drinking alley?
It's we're at the front. So we're right where the office is. So
got it. Okay, got it.
It's like where people get their photos for like when they get married and shit. Like it's stupid. Why would you want to get it done at the Opera House? It's only like the historical landmark of like Ontario.
Because of how many metal shows they've seen there.
People getting married and shit.
Yeah.
Amazing. There. They do music and comedy.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Sorry about
Are you up to anything else that we should be telling people about?
those are the only ones I'm on record at the moment.
Welcome.
There was supposed to be
Wait,
some
what?
works with some Americans. I'm just waiting back for the okay on that. So some roasting battles, bullshit.
Nice.
So
Okay.
I'm hoping for good things there. But remember, I'm unemployed at the moment. I'm a personal assistant. I don't know how much money you can make from being a personal assistant, right? Like how much money people
I
make.
think a lot.
No, for
Yeah,
real?
I was gonna say if you're really good at what you do, you can get paid very well for that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like you make their life easy. That's your job.
Anybody else? Like anybody else needs a personal assistant?
Other Deb, maybe.
It's
Yeah, do
perfect.
my dishes.
No problem. I can do it. I look. I was gonna say this one. Look. I wore my shirt. Everybody laughs. Nobody get.
I
Wait,
have
look.
one of
Oh.
those. I have one of
I have bleach
those.
stains. You can see the bleach. I was cleaning the shower and bleach got in there.
Oh
Oh
no.
man, you can punk rock that motherfucker right up. Do it.
Oh, no, for real. Don't
Well,
worry about
I think it could work. I think you could bring her hot cock waffles and then clean her dishes and
it. Let me
yeah,
get you
That
ready
sounds
to-
help us
awesome.
schedule other guests. It should be good.
Yeah, you can be receptionist also.
Oh, no, for real? I get to answer the
Yeah.
phone?
Emails, phones.
With
Uh,
our high budget that we are working.
Yeah,
working
a
with
super high
here.
budget. Super high.
Super
Speaking
high.
super high.
No,
Too good. All right. Ray, give us your socials. Where do people find you?
Oh wow. You can find me on the Instagram at Racy8. So that's RAYSEE and the number 8. Uh um I guess I have to do the YouTube coming soon.
Okay.
And
Nice.
there's the Facebook, but that's like Racy. Good luck if you find me.
Okay.
And LinkedIn, kind of not really. So I don't
I
want to.
kind of hardcore wish you had a super well developed comedian LinkedIn profile.
LinkedIn, yeah.
Oh,
Like,
damn. I wanted to do this, but it'd be like misleading information. It's like entrapment. Like it's not like that. It's just like, are you dumb? Why would you say?
I
Yeah.
think it could be a project. I think we should do it. I think we
Okay.
should like make it a project.
Let me know how to use LinkedIn. I don't know how to use LinkedIn.
I'll do photos for you. Yeah. Amazing. I'm just full of bad ideas, guys. Just go with it, okay?
LinkedIn coming soon.
Like, come on. Who else? Who else has done that? Nobody.
Can my LinkedIn get me to Google?
I suppose it
Oh, wow.
would.
Much.
I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. It's a project.
But Google's is down the street. We have one in Ontario, like Toronto.
Yeah. Toronto's a tech hub, so we also
Okay,
have a Netflix now too.
Oh no, for real?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, and they were looking for a lot of Canadian content, so if I can get on your LinkedIn shit, so you can send it to Netflix and get yourself on
I
some
need help
comedy.
with LinkedIn. My new
Excellent.
resume, my old resume.
Excellent.
Oh, wild one. That's messed up.
It's gonna be so good.
Cross those.
Yeah, we could do two. We could do like a comedy one and then a real one, but I prefer to do the comedy one myself. So
Uh, big shout out to Short and Seal. That's no longer Wagwan. I used to be a stripper, no longer. This is the game, Channing Tatum, Magic Mike. Bad joke.
excellent.
It's bad things to say, but it's true. It happened. I can't hate it.
You got stories, man. It's good.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Thanks
Deb.
so much for coming on.
Thank you.
And good luck in your endeavors.
Oh wow, the lady that told me that in my last place, I told her I don't need your endeavors. I told her, oh my gosh, that's madness. Yeah, the last place they
Good
told me.
luck with all your future goals and dreams.
Thank you.
A really robust LinkedIn profile. Oh. All right, guys.
Bye,
Good
everybody.
night. Thank you so much.